Infernal Blessings. Infernal Blessings. Just to run through quickly some updates, I guess if that's what you want to call it, announcements, upcoming classes, things of that nature. So first I want to get into the Patreon and the upcoming classes, and I try to do this every couple or every few weeks just to keep people posted on what's going on. So on the Patreon page, which I would encourage everybody to check out, patreon.com/Beniti, BANITI, patreon.com/Beniti. That's where, again, I do just private classes, lectures, and rituals for members only. Tier 2 and 3 are the most popular tiers for classes. Tier 2 gives you access to most classes, and Tier 3 gives you access to all the classes and all the rituals. There's also mentorship programs on there, 3 different mentorship programs. If you're looking to develop your path to self-mastery and want to take that next step and really put in the work, those are programs I work with you side by side on a monthly basis to help you develop your personal path to self-mastery. As I said many times before, do not sign up for those tiers if you're not willing to put the time, effort, energy, and work in, because it is work. All right. So the classes, and it's really a better deal if you sign up for Tier 3, because that gives you access to most of the classes. I'm sorry, all of the classes on Tier 3. You can, if you're not a Patreon member, you can sign up individually for classes, but it's more expensive like that because you're pretty much paying double per class. So it's always encouraged to sign up for the Tier 3 on Patreon, because that just gives you access to whatever classes that I make available. But obviously you save a lot more money being a Tier 3 member than paying the double. Now, if you're not interested in that, you can sign up individually for these classes. So some of the upcoming classes we have on the next one, which is going to be this Saturday, September 4th, the Kundalini Yoga and Meditation class. I believe this is our 3rd or 4th installment. This is an ongoing series. That's going to be this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. You can sign up for that class. All the information's right here on Instagram. It's also on Facebook, Primordial Chaos, and on the YouTube community section of the page. We also have, let me just make sure I have the right dates for the other ones. And then I have 2 new ones that I will be adding to the series, but let me just pull them up so I'm giving you the correct dates, because with everything going on, it's hard to remember all these dates, I'm gonna be honest with you. So let me just pull this up real quick just to give you the dates, so I'm giving you the right dates. All right, so again, this Saturday, September 4th, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that is the correct time. That is the Klapathic Yoga Meditation and Kundalini Awakening class, okay? That's 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Saturday, September 18th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the Esoterical and Occult Bible class, class number 3. A lot of you are really responding and loving that class. That'll be on the 18th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All the information how to sign up for the classes posted right here on all the social media platforms. And then on Friday, September 24th, this is for Patreon members only, Tier 3 and above, we have the Ritual of Santa Muerte, the 7 aspects of power ritual. There's a second ritual I've created working with the 7 aspects. We did one of them, which was a different one, last year's conference. That's for Patreon members only on Friday, September 24th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, since I brought the conference up, that is still a go. We are, nothing has changed. If something changes, I'll keep people posted. I would encourage people to sign up now if you're coming, especially in person. We do want to get a head count. We do want to, if we have to, I don't see, because we have a new venue this year, so we have plenty of space. But I do want to maybe cap it if it gets beyond, just to keep that space accurate and giving us enough space. But we do have plenty of space. As of right now, everything's still a go. That's the 29th to the 31st. We have 3 days planned of workshops, classes, rituals. Rituals will only be revealed to those who actually are participating and going to physically be here live. I am offering it also virtually. So again, I would encourage people, as we get very close to this date, we have about 2 months total left, which that'll go quick. I would encourage people to definitely start registering and sign up now if you're going to attend the conference live, especially live. I definitely would get that taken care of. Virtually, it's a little different, a little easier. So you can reach out to me at the email. That's here at khnum19@gmail.com, khnum19@gmail.com, if you are interested in signing up. So again, I would definitely encourage people to start doing that now as we are getting very close to the date. All right, upcoming classes. I will be adding 2 new series, and as you see what I'm doing, and why it's really good to join that tier 3 on Patreon. This will keep you active in all of these different ongoing series of classes that I have. I'm adding 2 new ones. The first one that'll be added starting in October will be Sith Alchemy, and what we're going to be focusing on in the Sith Alchemy classes is how to use Sith philosophy, Sith practices, Sith spiritual rituals, and apply it in your path of self-mastery to use it for, as they say in alchemy, alchemical personal transformation. So we'll be focusing on very detailed Sith spiritual practices and philosophies. This will be an ongoing series that will be added and new starting in the month of October. The second one I will also be adding will be Eastern mysticism and left-hand path magic, and we will be covering a variety of different philosophies and spiritual systems in Eastern mysticism and left-hand path occult magic, such as Melek Taus, working with the different aspects of Melek Taus. We will be working with Iblis. We'll work with Shaitan and the Jinn. We will also tackle the assassin Sufism practices. Using different aspects, the powers of mantras and chanting and things of that nature, which ties into really all these paths. This will be a very vast, this is going to an aromatic magic. We definitely will be touching on working with the masks of Ahriman. So we'll be covering, Persian, Babylonian, all of those areas of Eastern mysticism, a left-hand path occult magic that includes working with all those paths. Melek Taus, Iblis, Shaitan, the Jinn, you name it. All of those things will be covered. This will be a long ongoing series because there's a lot of material to cover in this class. So this is definitely something that will be long and ongoing. That will be the second class or ongoing series I will add in October. And as you see what I'm doing with the classes and what I'm doing with the Patreon page, as I'll keep branching them and building them with these ongoing series so we can stay on these and really cover them in detail. So those will be the 2 new ones that I will be adding for the month of October. I will be creating some posts this weekend, advertising those classes and making those classes also available to non-Patreon members. So if you're not a Patreon member, you can sign up like all the other classes individually. All right. So that information will be going up. Again, as I said, the conference, now's the time to sign up. Very important so we can get this head count. Everything is still a go. Nothing has changed. If anything changes, I will keep people posted. And again, if you're interested in a spiritual reading or spiritual consultation, one readings or aspect of readings that's becoming, a lot of people are reaching out to me for the Egyptian oracle readings. That's a reading working with the Egyptian deities exclusively. If you're interested in that, obviously shadow work readings, as I said, which is a great place to start, very helpful and very useful information that you can use to develop your own personal path to self-mastery. So if you're interested in a shadow work reading, reach out to me. And then obviously I offer many different Klepothic demonic readings. That's working with a lot of these Klepothic deities and spirits, some of the more darker energies, masks of Lucifer, Lilith, etc. If you're interested in that reading, reach out to me. Voodoo Hoodoo readings or readings with Santa Muerte and the spirits of the dead. And then obviously still, which is still up there right along now with the Egyptian oracle readings, the deity readings to see what specific deities you walk with specifically. Again, not for purposes to worship them, but to understand the different energies that you're connected to and how to develop further relationships with those spirits That is a deity reading. All of this information is posted here. You can access it all here. How to reach out and contact me if you want to set up a spiritual reading or a spiritual consultation. Just shoot me an email with days and times you're available in the time zone that you are living in, so we can set up an appointment for any of the aforementioned readings or a spiritual consultation. Also, some new material last week and this weekend we'll be posting to the Primordial Chaos podcast, which you can find on Anchor, directly on anchor.fm. It's also available on just about every podcast platform, Apple, Google, Spotify. You can find it all on there. There's some new episodes that uploaded last week. I will be posting some new ones this week. So check on there regularly. It's a great, the podcasts are good. You can download them on the go, listen to them in your car, in the gym, exercising. You can keep doing what you're doing. Don't really have to stop and watch. You can just plug your earphones in and still get some knowledge and get some information while you're doing what you're doing. So support the podcast. Check it out, anchor.fm, Primordial Chaos. I am in the process of working also on bringing on some guests on that. I also did a show on the Far Side of Midnight a couple weeks back with this good brother Rodney. Check out his podcast. He invited me on there, and I will be going back on there at some point. So check those things out. We got a lot of things going on, a lot of upcoming classes. We got the conference, Journey of the Black Adept Conference number 4, October 29th to the 31st, that time of the year. This is our most powerful time of the year. Our left-hand path occult practitioners. This is a very important seasonal time of the year for us, where we really are going in doing work. All right, that's pretty much it. That's the latest happenings. Again, check out the Patreon page, patreon.com/Beniti, B-A-N-I-T-I, patreon.com/Beniti, B-A-N-I-T-I. I definitely would recommend signing up for Tier 3. That's the best tier, in my opinion. It gives you access just about to, well, not just about, pretty much everything, but the mentorship programs, which that gives you access on a different level. All right, so check those things out. Like as I said, we have 2 upcoming new additional series we'll be adding next month: the Sith Alchemy classes and the Eastern Mysticism Left-Hand Path occult classes, which will cover everything: aromatic magic, working with Shaitan, Melik Taus, the Jinn, you name it. We'll be going in on all those different aspects, and that'll be, again, a long, ongoing one, because there's a lot of material to cover in there. All right. Other than that, that's basically, and then again, check out the podcast. Anchor.fm directly, available on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, you name it. It's available on all those platforms. Looking possibly to do a live YouTube, possibly this Friday night. But I got family in town. We'll see how that works. If not, you'll catch me on YouTube soon. Other than that, infernal blessings to all. And peace, in the sense that positive energy always creates elevation. All right, we'll talk soon.